Hi everyone, I need to hear more time to talk, and if you see the little red button, that means I'm live, so when you come in, say hi so I can say hi back. Now we are going to do a little Mod Podge today using our Dollar Tree surface, and I'm going to make sure that my comments are up and running so that I can see everyone pop in, okay? And I also need to make sure that my keyword is working as well. So here I am on YouTube. I hope everybody's week is going really good. I'm off today, so I thought I'd pop in early and do a live, because I'm going to try to do one at least once a week so that I can keep getting my page keep going with my page, I should say. Okay, so here I am, and I'm gonna just put my, whoops. And I also noticed that I can't change my camera on Facebook, so I don't know if I'm backwards or not. It totally took away that option, so I'm just gonna make my keyword and save. Reply. Okay, it is all good to go. So my keyword for Facebook is honey, and for YouTube, in the description I put all the links that I for this project. I will go back in and add where I got this. It's from a group, Free Printables on Facebook. It's a group that I'm in, and they have beautiful beautiful prints. So I did mine on rice paper, and this one here has like all the little threads in there, and sometimes it's hard to go through the printer, so I will put like a double-sided tape behind it on a regular paper so that it goes through better. So I'm going to cut that off. And I tried to print two, but the top one didn't work, but that's okay. So I'm just going to make, I might just shrink that a little bit more in a bit. So that's the beautiful print that I have. It's got the honey, the bee. So we're going to do that. And I also have these little borders. They're sticky borders, so you can paint them and apply it on your surface. We're going to use that today. Now I want to do a little bit of crackle using a candle on this here. So I'm going to actually cut, because I need to paint this. I'm going to just cut the two that I'm going to use, and I think I'm going to use these two. They're very pretty. So there's 4 different borders on these. Okay, now I'm going to stain this with the Dixie Belle gel stain. This is Up in Smoke. So it's like a dark gray. So we're going to do that and really shake this good. We got this back on our site because they took it away for the winter because of the freezing. So now they're back on along with the crackling medium. So I'm gonna try doing this. I'm gonna take just a brush. I'm gonna put this on, because then I'm gonna put my candle wax, and then we're gonna paint this white. You can also apply this with baby wipe too. Kind of put a lot on, but that's okay. How's everybody's weather? Hello, good morning, Creation and Designs. How are you? We're doing a Dollar Tree decor. These are really cute little decorative boards. I got a whack of them. So we're gonna put a printable on the front of it once we age it. So again, the key word for Facebook is honey. Take a baby wipe and just remove all the excess that I put on the front here. You know, I normally do my sides first. I always do the sides first. I'm gonna just put some on this paper, which is I like sometimes to use parchment paper just to protect my surface. There. And you guys, we have a new collection 2025 for Tiffany Thiessen's. I always think I say her last name wrong. We have a new collection of her designs launching today at 9 o'clock Mountain Time. And I think it's 11 o'clock Eastern Time for us. They got really, really cute stuff. I can't wait to go shopping later. Okay, I'm gonna also do the back. So you just brush it on and then just remove all that excess after. Today's this weekend actually is our Victoria Day on Monday for Canada, and we have a long weekend, so I took a couple extra days off to make a nice 5-day weekend, and we're supposed to get rain all weekend, so hopefully that changes some of the days actually. Okay, let's dry that up. And there was like a sticker in the back. The best way to remove the stickers is to take a heat tool, warm it up really good, and then the paper will come off with the glue. And then you just need to sand it a little bit to get the rest of the stickiness off. And you know what? I should wear an apron because I got a new shirt on and I don't want to get any paint on it. So I'm just going to put my apron on. Hi Lori, good morning. Thank you for sprinkling. Welcome to my channel. So we're doing a Dollar Tree project, and I got this really pretty printable. I totally forgot to put the link on when I was getting all my stuff set up, so I will put the link for that printable in a comment. And it's from a Facebook group page, and they have a lot of free stuff. So I like to print it on rice paper, and I'll usually leave it completely dry overnight before I actually use it. So I did that last night. I did have another one with it, but it didn't print all the pictures. So what you want to do is just add some candle wax. I did just along the edges and the front and the back and the sides. So sometimes the thicker it is, the nicer your chippy will be. So I'm going to use the chalk paint white. So that's a beautiful white. And I'm also going to paint this here white because we're going to use some gilding wax like the gold after. So we're going to put that on it. Sides first. Try not to get big clumps. So what's your plans for today? I plan on, well, I have a hair appointment this afternoon. Can't wait. And then it's supposed to clear up, so I want to go outside and do a little bit of yard work. So I'll have to do the one side first, and then we'll do the other side. Kind of just remove all the thick glue on, thick paint that goes onto the side. Okay, now let's dry this, and then I'll do the other side. It's a little loud. So when you come in, say hi so I can say hi back. So if you're not following me on YouTube, go and follow me. It's still with Anita with More Time to Chalk, because all my lives will be saved on there. Facebook doesn't save our lives anymore. They delete them after 30 days, which is pretty sad. But it's all on YouTube from whatever I did in the past year. So it's all saved there. And I will need this. And for this month here, we have a, if you ever think about having your own business with the craft, doing some home decor and stuff, either because you're a hobbyist or because you want to grow a business, a team, it's half price this month. So instead of paying $20 for the access fee, you're paying $10, and the starter kit is also half price. So if you're ever interested in becoming a Chuck Tour designer, you can always comment hashtag team, and I'll send you all the information. There's no quarterly have to get your, the cost. It's all whatever you do, which is nice. No stress. And the nice thing about it, even though you pay $20 a month for the access fee, they give it right back to you in credit, so you get to shop with that $20. So really, you're not losing much. So I didn't really cover it. I did leave some of the wood showing, and it's a nice thin coat. And if you don't want to do this chippy technique, you can always do the crackle. Dixie Belle has crackling, so you can always use that. And I'm going to put this brush in baby white till I'm able to wash it. These are great little projects for to give away as gifts. And if you do craft shows, craft events, or you have a vendor, these are great because they don't take up a lot of room. I have two vendor stores that I sell my finished projects in, and they're in different towns, so that's really great for me. And because one is a shelf, and the other one is just anywhere in the store. She displays it. So anyways, I kind of think about how big the project is, because I can only I can only put little ones in one of the stores. That's okay. I actually am doing very good. I did my first, it opened in April, and I did really good for my first month. So I'm going to keep going and try and keep growing. So what do you guys do with your finished goods? Do you give them as gifts? Do you sell them? Do you keep them? My favorite is Christmas items. I love Christmas items. And I forgot to eat breakfast this morning because I was a little bit busy, so my stomach is actually talking. So I'm going to put this one in here as well. I think I'm done with that one. That's just so it doesn't dry out. Now this might be a quick little project anyways. What's your favorite, what's your favorite, like home decor that you guys like to do? Do you guys like to do like the little risers? Do you do boxes, planter's box? Like, let me know what you guys are interested in, and I'd love to share some of my ideas that you know, that I think of and get inspired by. So again, Tiffany Thiessen, if you guys don't know her, she used to be on the show 90210, and I just love that show. And she designs a bunch of really interesting patterns. And we did launch, I think it was in after Christmas, anyways, we launched a collection, and now today we're launching the summer collection of her patterns. So it's at 9 o'clock Mountain Time and 11 o'clock Eastern Time. So my link is in the description and in my bio. Go check it out, and it's all pretty. It's really pretty. Sometimes I just love patterns because you can do them for backgrounds or you know, for like a plaque. Very easy. Jars. You can use patterns for jars, flower pots. I just love patterns. I'm going to put a little bit of gilding wax on just these here. And I have jute string. We're going to hang this with jute string. So let that dry a little bit more. So I did paint they're two different sizes and two different patterns. So I'm going to put this one on the top. So that's going to dry a little bit more. So this here, we are ready to take a little scraper, and we're going to remove some of the paint, and that will make it a little chippy. Do you guys like the chippy look? There's still a little bit of paint there, but that's okay. So it just removes a little bit and makes it look aged. I love the farmhouse look. When I bought this house, if I would have known more about farmhouse, I would have did my whole kitchen that way. I'm more of a painter. I've only started doing craft items. It's been a year now. I started like a little bit here and there, but now I do it all the time, and I still like to paint. So I paint as well. Okay, so my sides are done. So you just scrape, and it'll remove some of the wax, candle wax that we put on. So wherever you had it, that's where it'll come off. And then whichever side you choose for your printable, then you know, they're both the same. They're not the same, I should say. So you just pick which one you like for the front, which one for the back. So it's kind of good that you do both sides. Now I'm gonna use this one here because that's the one where it had the little sticky, and I can still see some like the roughness. So I'm gonna keep this one for the back, and I'm gonna use this one for the front. So I am done with this. See, that's what's nice about using paper. You can just throw it in the garbage after. You love it. Hi, Lisa. You sprinkled. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Thank you. So I'm gonna Mod Podge this, and I'm not gonna heat iron this because I'm gonna put a cover on top. I usually always heat iron. I didn't take it out, but that's okay because you can do either or, and I'm not gonna heat set it. Now I do want to cut a little bit more off the top because I'm going to have the border there anyways. Now, you can also, if you don't have rice paper, you can print on canvas paper. As long as you, canvas paper, I love using it. I've painted on that like lots of times. So canvas paper, if you take a sanding pad and smooth out all those little ridges, like it looks like actually kind of looks like a sandpaper because it's rough canvas. So take sandpaper and sand it really, really well, wipe off all that dust, and then you can put that through your machine, your printer, and print really nice pictures. And it works really well. Lori from Lavender and Lace, she's the one that did that, started it, and I did do it, a few projects with it, and I love it. So I'm gonna put it right about here. Let's get a chunk. Got some thick pieces in my Mod Podge, and it's a new bottle. I can't remember how high. Oops, a little bit more. Yeah, that should do. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do, I didn't grab no saran wrap. So you gotta make sure. I'm just gonna grab another little piece of this. Oops. That's okay. Take like a saran wrap and rub it down just to take all that wrinkles or air bubbles off. So just smooth it out. And then I love this rice paper because when you paint a white background, you're not gonna barely see the paper. It's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. So we're gonna dry that up. So I'll show you guys. Isn't that colors beautiful? Okay, so let's dry that up a little bit because I will put a little bit more Mod Podge on top of it. It just acts as a sealer, and it'll protect your paper when you put Mod Podge back on top of it. grab my little, it's like a little nail filer. I'm just gonna take all that excess paper off and just be gentle. I always sand downwards so that you don't rip up your paper. And again, this one has little threads, so you have to be careful that it doesn't pull it. Okay, I'm going to put top coat on. And when you do the top coat, make sure that you don't repeat constantly, because you may take some of the ink off. So just go gently and apply a nice coat. It goes on cloudy and then it'll dry clear. So make sure that you don't go over it too many times. Sometimes I don't even follow my own rules. But I go very gently, try not to press too hard on it. And then I'm going to dry that up. Oops. Put this in here. I'll wash these afterwards. One time I forgot to wash these. They were so hard. I just threw them out. They're pretty. Thanks, Lisa. So sometimes when you don't use the heat set, you do get a little bit of wrinkle, but it kind of settles back down, so don't worry about it. And this one here, it's just the matte. They have so many different kinds, and I do know that some people make their own Mod Podge with glue. I think it's glue and water. I've never ever tried it. So I'm just going to push down on my paper. And again, this rice paper has threads in it, so I'll get the, it's almost like it is wrinkled. Okay, I'll let that dry a little bit more. I just love the color. Okay, so I have my little borders here. And I have the gilding wax. This one's gold. There's we have all kinds on the store. And I always like to use my little screwdriver just to open these guys up. Now I'm just going to use my finger and kind of go along the little bumps that they have there. So all that little pattern will pop out. So I'll do that the same for down here. I kind of like this one because it almost looks like a little beehive. That's why I kind of picked this one. And I know the whole thing's not going to go on it. That's okay. And this one here is easy to clean off your fingers, but the copper one, you can't get that stuff off your fingers. So some of them, it's best to use a brush. Now, I don't know how well, I've never used this yet. It glues on. So I'm going to put this on the top part, and I will have to cut the rest off. I'm going to put it right along the edge. And you know what? I'm going to kind of like this. Only because the tip, I noticed I didn't have any gilding wax. So I'm hoping that it's straight. Once it's there, it's there. Don't try and take it off, which I just did. And then I'm just going to cut the rest of it off. I love it. I'm going to do the same for the bottom. So we have these on our site. They also have like these guys here. We have flowers if you do little boxes, and we have little squares. So those are all available on my site. That's so nice. It's like a foam. Okay, so all I have left to do is put the little jute string and let that really dry, and I'll take pictures of it later. So I have this one here. It's not too thick, and you can put it to whatever length that you want. Just cut a piece off. This one here has a little tape at the end. Just got paint. Okay, so that is it, you guys. Quick, easy little project. You can put this in your dining room, your kitchen. I just love it. What is the border? So the borders are from chalk, and they're called farmhouse tiles. Where's the one that I just used? So this one here is called Artisans Add-ons. They're spring border. So there was 4 different styles that to use, and you just take whichever one that you want. And like not one of these are the same. They're all different designs. If you comment honey on Facebook, you'll get a link to the supplies that I use, and then you can just look in the store for all the other goodies. And for YouTube, I put it in the description. I really like how this turned out. It's super cute. Super cute. And you guys enjoy your day. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, and I really hope this inspires you. Again, I'll put the link for the printable in the comment, okay, or in the description. So thanks for hanging out with me. Have a good day, and see you next time.